What's up, guys? For today's watch review, we're going to be talking about a fairly new watch from Seiko. This is the Seiko Sports. Before we get started with the review, let's do a quick wrist check. Today I am rocking a Seiko still. This is the Seiko Excelsior. I'm pretty sure I've done a review on this already. I'm going to have to do an updated review here soon, but that's a really cool, I think, macho watch in my opinion. Highly recommended. But back to the watch itself. Let's go right. Actually, before we go into the talking points, let us do a quick 360. There's the front, here's the side, and the back. You've got your pretty standard see-through back. Something just kind of cool to show off to your buddies. And as you can see, there is the box that it comes in. Nothing special. I'm not even going to take out the other box inside because there's really nothing special about the box. Going straight into the talking points though, starting off with price. So MSRP is about $300, and out on the streets you're looking to pay before taxes about $235. I was super lucky. I bought it on Black Friday at $170 out the door after taxes, and you really can't beat that. But right now you expect to pay about $235 to $250. Next item is tactical, schmactical, dressy, or casual. Tactical, maybe. I don't think I would ever wear this watch in that kind of environment. I wouldn't wear this backpacking out in the woods or going out on a deployment or patrol. So that's just my opinion. I think it'll definitely be able to handle it, but I don't know. I would say this is more of a dressy watch and also a casual watch. I mean, if you look at it, it's really reminiscent of the Rolex Submariner. I actually had one of my coworkers stop dead in his tracks to look at my watch because he thought that I had bought a Rolex Submariner, which, they retail for 10 grand. And he was like, oh my God, what kind of watch is that? And I was like, don't freak out, it's just a Seiko. Next item is functions. Really, there is pretty, nothing fancy. You've got your day and date indicator, and then you've also got this UNI-DIRECTIONAL bezel. It's 120 click, so it's very smooth. And here, let's zoom in on it. If we'll focus. Alright. And as you can see, it lands on each of the markers pretty accurately. Next item is illumination. Let me go ahead and set this watch down here, and I'm going to train the camera on it. Keep in mind, I have not shined a flashlight on the markers. I wanted you to see what this light looks like just staying inside a room and then going into a dark room. So, I haven't charged it or anything. So I don't know if that's coming out. Okay, yeah, you can see that pretty good. Let me go ahead and face this. So just based on normal ceiling lights or room lighting, this is what you're getting in a pretty pitch dark room. I think Seiko does an excellent job with their, I don't even know what it's called, but with their luminescent paint. And it stays, it pretty much glows throughout the course of the entire night. So no complaints with that. Alright, next item is visibility. I mean, it's a standard analog display, really no complaints there. All the markers are clearly labeled in white paint with a black backdrop, so you're going to be able to see the time, clearly at any angle. Next item is button and crown placement. All you got to deal with is the crown. I like the offset crown location. However, the one problem is it is kind of difficult to turn this dial to wind the watch. So it's not a screw down crown. So when it's all the way depressed in, that's when you turn it to wind up the watch. And I don't know if it's just a problem with my timepiece or my watch, or if this is a problem with all these Seiko Sports, but it's just a little bit difficult to wind it. I don't know, it kind of sticks a little bit. So hopefully that's just an issue with my watch. Next item is band quality and comfort. So the quality is just a stainless steel watch band. As far as comfort goes, I mean, if you've worn any stainless steel watch band, then you've worn them all, and this is just like all of them, the rest of them. So no complaints with that. Next item is overall and should you buy. So overall, I think this is a great watch. You know, it's simple, it's classy, it looks good, and like I said, it looks like a Submariner or a Rolex Submariner, which in my opinion is kind of like the epitome of classy watch. So, you know, if you want the look without having to pay 10 grand for the look, then definitely go with the Seiko Sports. However, I think for, you know, about $250, you know, that's a little much. I think you're really just paying for the name at that point. I don't think you're getting anything, you know, out of the ordinary. Like, you can get a Seiko bottle cap for 150 bucks. You know, which is pretty much the same exact watch, just in a different body. So if you can get the Sports at the same price I got it at, which is 170, then I say go for it. 250, it's asking a little bit much, but by all means, if you love the way it looks and you don't care about the price, then, you know, it's Seiko quality. You can't go wrong with it. So, you know, it really, should you buy is really more of a subjective opinion. So those are my 2 cents. Take it for, you know, however you want. Anyways, that's all I got to say.